Hey everyone, Matt here from Dr. Running, and today we're going to do a sub-2 comparison review of the Saucony Triumph 20 and the Saucony Endorphin Shift 3. We've gotten a couple of requests for a comparison. You know, right off the bat, kind of look similar, somewhat similar specs, but I want to dive into what the differences are and how you might be able to decide between the two of them or which one might work better for you. They're both honestly great shoes. First thing coming off, both very high stack shoes. So the Shift is coming in at 39 millimeters in the heel, 35 in the forefoot. The Triumph is 37 millimeters in the heel, 27 millimeters in the forefoot. So 10 millimeter drop over here, 4 millimeter drop over here. Doesn't mean the Triumph is any less cushioned. In fact, we'll actually talk about that in just a second, being almost a little more bouncier. But drop is probably going to be the biggest spot where these differ. So 10 millimeter drop over here with the Triumph, 4 millimeter drop with the Shift. That's not probably the biggest deciding factor because the Power Run Plus foam compresses so much over here. It does still unload the Achilles a little bit. Whereas, again, even though the lower drop with the Shift, yes, if you're really hammering some uphills, you might notice it. But the rocker is so good, you might not notice that much. But if you need that static measurement to feel better, just know the Triumph's going to have higher, Shift is going to have a little bit lower. When it comes to the feel underfoot, so yes, the Shift is going to be lighter. It's 9.4 ounces versus 9.7 ounces over here, which is not that much of a difference. Bounciness wise, the Triumph has got a lot more bounce from the Power Run Plus foam. It's not the most aggressive or fast rider, but it's definitely got a really pleasant bounce underfoot, whereas the Shift feels more aggressive, is less bouncy, but rolls and pops a little bit more especially. So I felt a little faster trying to run faster tempo efforts in the Shift, and I've done a tempo run fartlek. I've done a fartlek in the Triumph, but it does a little bit better at easier paces. So a little bit different. And then fit's going to be somewhat similar actually, where it's actually kind of snug on both. Triumph has warmed up for me a little bit more. Shift has been a little bit more snug. But outside of that, some great shoes, both very, very durable that we're looking forward to getting full reviews on.